Sunday. There are 2 million.
Okay.
Oh,
Stretch begins now.
Well, that was our Artist of the Week.
Was or is? Just asking.
That was. You just watched him.
Oh, okay.
But he is here physically. You know, all this semantics. Well, if you don't know who that is or was or is in the studio, as we used to say in grammar class, is was. When somebody did what children call tian these days, is was. Okay, so that was him in the video, but he is here physically present.
Yes.
And this is he.
Moi.
Nansel
Why he?
Afariba Sunday Nimiel,
Yes, so.
otherwise known as
Zdon
Paporella. Paporella, I like that name. It's very
Thank you. You said the
guyish.
same thing too. The last
Very
time I was here.
Paporella.
The last time I was here, you said the same thing too. man.
See? You see, I'm not changed. I'm constant.
Yes, you are. Very constant.
Zdon Paporella.
For those who don't know,
Paporella.
what does that mean? It sounds like some spaghetti.
Oh, well, you can say that. Well, Zdon actually was deduced from the Don. My friends used to call me the Don. So when I MC events, I used to do this, you know, the stereotype Hausa accent where the consonant D is pronounced as Z. So Zdon stuck. And then Paporella, my friends would say, man, Zdon forella, man, you're too real, man, you're yourself, man, anytime, you know. So Paporella, Don or reality. So basically it just describes my person. You know, I'm okay. I don't think that's something anybody should say about themselves, but I'm real as it gets.
You
So
can say it about
Paporella,
yourself.
Don or reality.
Yes, Don or
Who
reality.
else will say it to you?
Don or reality, who is a singer.
You know how it is. They say when you say things like that, that's probably you know humble. That's been bad. Make we talk about you now. We could tell you who you be. You know?
Zdon is a singer, presenter, content creator, producer, and he hails from Plateau State, of course,
Yes,
with a
sir.
name like Nansel. Not there, not them now.
Now we.
Not them.
Nan.
Where have
From
you-
the plateau.
Where have you been hiding?
Okay. I wouldn't say hiding. I just say that I stepped back from the scene a little bit. And that's for music, you know, which more people know me for. And that was because I got to a point where I started asking myself questions, you know, this music, what's the end game to it? You know what I mean? You know, what's the purpose? Why am I doing this? So the period I was away was a period or a time for self-discovery. I'm an SDG's ambassador now for Sustainable Development Goals. And basically almost everything I do is in sync with that. I am doing music again now because there's clarity of purpose. You know, I am more purpose-oriented now. Channeling all my resources to trying to impact at least a significant number of people, you know, positively, you know. So basically, that's it. It was for self-discovery, to answer your question, you know, to rediscover myself.
And arising straight from that, so
Yes,
what did you discover about yourself?
Okay, well, first I discovered that I spent a lot of time, wasted a lot of time chasing certain things that I shouldn't have been doing. Because for every single individual, every human being on this earth, you were created here for a purpose. And your resources, your activities are supposed to be in tune and in sync with that. So it occurred to me that all the years, you know, that I've spent, you know, making music and doing all the things I've been doing, you know, has been, I wouldn't say a complete waste of time because it's never too late to do the right thing, you know, but that's been a lot of time wasted, you know, and I realized that what I'm doing now is what I'm supposed to be doing, you know, impacting, you know, mankind, humanity, you know, one person at a time. You know, and I have a new goal, a new pressure point. Besides wanting to make music for the music to blow so that you can perform in big stages. My pressure point and goal right now is to impact a significant number of people before I leave this earth. So yes, I'm counting, you know, and I'm happy to be doing what I'm doing right now.
You know, not too long ago, we had this discussion with a number of people. And I don't know who we were asking, and the person was saying, conscious music is no longer popular. Okay, no, I was watching a podcast where Diadine was saying, conscious music doesn't seem to be very prominent anymore because a good number of people don't even know who they are. I don't know whether they are male or female or shemale, and all those things. You were saying it in that, on that. So now that you also know that conscious music is not very, very popular with a good number of people, how do you bridge the balance?
Okay, that's why it is, you stated it, you just basically echoed what I said. First, it's important for you to discover who you are. Find out who you are. When you know who you are, then you will know what you represent. And as such, all activities and everything you do would be in sync and in line with it. Why am I making music? It's a question you should ask yourself first. I mentioned that my pressure point, as at the time I was making Mako Shibami and a couple of other songs I used to make, back then, we had different objectives. You wanted to make music, wiggle blue, that everybody would hear, so you can grace big stages, so you can rake in a lot of money, make money. I'm not saying that I'm not open to making money now, but it's not my primary objective right now. My primary objective, being who I have discovered myself to be, who I am right now, is to impact. So the balance for me, yes, it's there because music is still creative arts, so basically there has to be a balance, trying to get people to appreciate what you're doing. You want to cut across to as many people as possible. So where do you draw the balance? Yes, put some of the elements that appeal to, different classes of people in your music, but do not compromise the message. A couple of musicians, from across the world, like Bono from U2, has been very successful in this regard. And this is why it is very important for you to understand who you are. When you understand who you are, even your mentors in whatever field or sector you're involved in will change. Because these are people who are doing the things that you aspire to do. So you will have new inspiration, new mentors and stuff. So, yeah, I don't have the pressure point I used to have. It's different now. The number of people I impact, the number of people who are sold, into what I'm doing right now, that's the win for me. And if every other thing comes, as a plus.
Okay.
And if the money comes...
Yeah, of course. Everybody, I appreciate money.
That's not a plus, that's a times.
Times.
Now, let's talk about this new pressure point of yours now.
Yes.
You said you're an SDG ambassador.
Yes.
In what way are you doing that?
Okay. All right, so before I was honored officially, conferred with the title SDGs Ambassador, I'd been an advocate for the SDGs. Now, there are certain activities I've been involved in. I partnered some NGOs. I teach right now, too, as well, and work with a couple of facilitators.
What do you teach?
Video editing, graphics, and a couple of other things, too, as well. Content.
Directly related to your course of study?
Yes. So, work with other facilitators, with different NGOs, and we embark on projects. And there's one very notable amongst them, is the Digital Amazons put together by Street Projects, by a young lady, a lady known as Rita. All right, so the project basically aims to empower young ladies between the ages of 18 to 35 in different tech skills, soft and hard tech skills, and they do this for free. They even give them stipends. She started this thing independently, and it has grown to a point where she now has donors from, international organizations also contributing. I have my own outfit called Zdon Empowerment Chain Initiative, where I do something similar to as well. We have a philanthropic area of interest to with my own NGO too as well. And these are some of the things I've been doing, So the music is also a medium through which, we're using to propagate the message or different messages, for the SDGs, for love, for peace, for prosperity, and all other related, topics that, can help better make the world a better place.
Is that what the song, your new song,
Religion of Love, yes.
What does it say?
Religion of Love is basically about love, spreading, spreading love. Because I don't, when people say fake love, love is love. If it's either there's love or it's not love. People who have listened to the song, like for the first 8 lines, would always say, You're talking about, because what he talked about was basically love me when I'm alive, you know, care for me when I'm alive. Don't wait when I'm gone before you start loving me.
Can we listen to a little bit
Okay,
of that
please,
song,
sir.
please?
Hear me now. Paporella. When I dey sick, you act like you know see me. But if I die, you go write the eulogy. Use my picture, make it gallery. Post on Instagram for your publicity. You know fear God, though. You know fear God at all. Sam, Sam. Everywhere na Moscow, everywhere na church. Yet there's so much hate and so little love. How can we be so religious yet so goddamn poor? Now because we no fear God, oh. We no fear God at all, Sam, Sam. So stop all this hypocrisy and spread true love. True love. Spread it, spread it, spread true love. Spread love. Religion of love is what we need right now.
How far is this expected to go or projected to go?
Well, as far as, you know, I can get all the support for it to go, because I can't do it alone. You know, I've made the music. I can't promote it all by myself. What you guys are doing is also helping the cause, and I want to use the opportunity to appreciate, thank you very much for this opportunity and the privilege of this platform, you know, to promote this cause. I'm hoping it gets as far as possible, and so far it hasn't done badly. I've been on several other platforms like this because people believe genuinely in this, what I'm doing.
Religion of love.
Yes, ma'am.
Listening to you, I was thinking that sometimes, only sometimes, don't you think that we use that word love too loosely? We just throw it around.
I agree. I agree.
It sometimes it doesn't mean anything. We just say it.
I totally agree with you. And that's the reason why, because a lot of people actually can't tell the difference. A lot of people do not even know what love means. And unfortunately, not just in this part of the world, especially in this part of the world, most people who do not understand the concept of love are the people who throw it around the most. So I agree with you. But at the same time, we can't keep propagating the message. That's why the onus falls on us to keep enlightening people on what love is, on what the concept of love really is. The more we do this, the more people get it. You know, the more people understand it.
You're referring to agape love now, aren't you?
Yes, I am. Because that supersedes all kinds of love, all other kinds of love. If you don't have the capacity to love or have the agape love, you don't have the capacity to love in any other way. Because a lot of people don't even realize that they don't love themselves.
Let alone love somebody else.
You can't love someone else if you don't love yourself. And I'm not saying, you know, people misunderstand it to be you becoming selfish, self-centered, you know, putting yourself first. No, that's not how to love yourself. Love yourself, understand what... Let's not dive deep. That's not the reason why we're here.
Now, this is where Zdon Paporella has come. For those who are not aware or who don't know who Zdon Paporella is, who are some of your contemporaries in music?
Oh, well. All right, so the likes of Two-Face, Blackface, we're quite a number of that period, oh God, we many. The Remedies, X-Appeal, Exadu, let's see. Who else?
I think we get the idea. All these old people like that, all of you.
I'm not old. I don't know what you're talking about. I'm not old. Me, I'm young.
So now this is
a number.
Yes, it is.
This is where you are now.
Yes.
With this, an ambassador of SDGs.
Yes.
What are we to expect from Zdon Paporella?
Okay. Musically, yes, you can expect more music because, like I said, I stopped making music because I needed to go rediscover myself, and find out what I really want to do with this whole thing. So yes, there's going to be more music. And hopefully, maybe in the near future, if we have a collection of songs, we might decide to release a body of work, either as an EP or as an album. But yeah, more projects, from Zeki, and of course, doing all that I can to impact as many people as I can. And you will see more music, you will see more videos. Thank God, God has blessed us with some new skill sets now, and we can make our videos. Shout out to my friend Desmond Utonwe and Shalom Chiki for helping out with this music video. They supported the chorus. So there'll be more videos, to accompany the songs.
Well, our time is up. We
Yes.
would have said, let's have another concert now, but you go and call your manager.
So, Zdon.
Yes, ma.
Zdon.
Zdon.
Zdon Paporella.
We've evolved from the Don.
To Zdon.
Yes.
Thank
to
you
Zdon.
very much for coming. And
Yes,
we wish you all the best.
Thank you very much,
I
ma, for
must say
having
that
me.
personally, I am glad that you have discovered yourself.
Thank you. Thank you,
And
ma.
arising from that discovery, you have charted a course for the rest of your life.
Thank you, ma. Thank you. Thank
Good
you very
luck.
much.
Good luck.
Thank you very much for having me. I appreciate it.
Zdon is not Paporella. Don't answer. That's the show today. Thank you so much. What?
I know what you mean. I know what you mean.
Have a wonderful rest of your weekend. I'm Ayo Makinde.
And I am Alero. I'll be wishing you all the best. See you next week. Bye-bye.